What's your secret then? What's your secret make the impossible to possible?
I think it's about seeing it. I always believe that if you can see it clearly of what your goal is, no matter how difficult it is, if you see it,
Yes.
then you believe it and you achieve it. So it's a see it, believe it, achieve it. That's the way it works. So if you cannot see it and you just wander into some dream world, it's not gonna happen. But if you see it and you believe it, then you will put the work in order to turn that vision into reality. So that's the way it always worked for me. You know, so I was absolutely convinced that I one day will be a bodybuilding champion because I felt with the age of 15 and I saw myself being on the stage and winning that trophy and seeing the other hundreds of bodybuilders below me. I saw it. And so it was just a matter of time now to get there. And it's exactly when I won, that's exactly the way it was.
Yes.
The way I envisioned it. And the same is with movies. I really felt that I will be able to become a leading man in the movie business, even though every agent and producer and director said it's not going to happen. So I see those things. So it's a gift. I didn't teach myself that. I just had that ability of seeing things very clearly. And then when I see it, I go after it.
I see.
Turner always said, early to bed, early to rise,
Yes.
work like hell, and advertise.
Yes.
Okay, so and that's exactly what I did.
First time you acted, you spent several years as an unknown character, but with Terminator and Conan, you became the best actor. So what do you think drove you to be the top?
Well, I think that believing in myself, then working hard before I ever acted,
Yes.
and before I ever was a bodybuilder,
Yes.
and before I ever was a governor,
Yes.
people said you have no chance. So I mean, we always have the naysayers. You know that no matter what I did in life, there was always people there that said, "You will never move to America. It's impossible. You will never become an actor. It's impossible. No one ever has to become a star or a leading man with an accent. In America, you can't have an accent. You have to be American. Then you can become a star.
Yeah.
You never will become a governor. You've not even held a little office like being a mayor or a senator or a congressman or an assemblyman or something.
Yes.
How could you all of a sudden become governor? So it would never happen. So it was always, I always heard it's impossible.
Yes.
But you know, I believe, President Nelson Mandela one time said that everything is always impossible until someone does it. And then all of a sudden it's possible.
Yeah.
So that's exactly here. I did break a lot of new grounds, and I broke a lot of records, and did some unusual things.
Yes.
But you know, that's what I enjoy. When someone says it's impossible, then I go after it, and I have much more energy than much more will to make it work.